Good morning, people. It's time for football. Give it about another 30 seconds to a minute before we get the game started. Two more games left in week 2. And I think we might actually try to get both of them in today, back to back. Obviously, we'll stop the stream so that it's a separate video so I can upload to YouTube. But I think we might do both today and get week 2 in the books. Still got to try to get the baseball playoffs in as well. Taking way too long on that. Those are not uploaded to YouTube. However, I may change that for season 2 as I'll be playing the games. And looking forward to some NASCAR stuff. So I may move football to Friday night. Have Friday night football. Get 1 or 2 in Friday night or more, depending on how we're feeling. And assuming we don't go bowl a no tap or something to try to make a little extra cash. And then Saturday probably sometime will be baseball going forward. Maybe another NASCAR race of some kind, trucks maybe. And then Sunday we'll have 2 races. We'll have the Legends Series, which is voted on by the Fox panel. I took the top 50 and put them in. It only takes 42 each race, so some of them will get left out for that. But I think it'll pick, who's good at whatever kind of course they're on. So should make it a little bit more competitive, I think. Hopefully, we'll see. And then the main event will be the PGA Tour 2K21 community drivers, including myself, although I will be controlled by AI. I won't be racing in those, at least not currently. Alright, so we're a couple minutes in here, so let's go ahead and get this game underway. We have the Alcatraz Convicts at the Dover Dragons. I probably should have checked the rosters to make sure my sheets were right before I started this game. But I didn't, so we'll hope.
Thanks for tuning in again tonight as the visiting team square off against the home team. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started.
The Alcatraz Convicts uniforms I like, but the helmets are very difficult to get them to look the way you want, so I got it as close as I could. Being that I felt comfortable with it, I went ahead and left it. Why can I not see my... Hang on a second. I've lost my... For some reason, the second screen doesn't want to show OBS. What are you doing, game?
This one is handled by number 15.
Try it that way. Yep, that'll do.
Can't pull him down. Number 15 has a
And of course,
return,
again, it looks like we're
the 39.
screwy on our screen here, so let me see if I can fix that. Alright, now it looks like we're all set. I have that set up as a separate scene, and I don't touch it other than playing these games, so I don't understand why it keeps changing the size of the screen. It's really weird.
A little misdirection.
Alright, 34.
At midfield. Good execution there.
Thurman Thomas on the carry.
Sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
So we got Aaron Rodgers on this team, and his backup is Drew Brees, along with Matt Hasselbeck. So that team's not hurting for quarterbacks, I don't think.
Down at the line. Thomas had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
And it could be correct on the other team too, because I do show a Zach Thomas as a middle linebacker. So they just said Thomas hit that one.
To the back, Green is there on the stop. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line.
Kevin Green on the tackle. Yep, I think we're good.
To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it.
These rosters here. So your starting quarterback for the Dragons should be Tom Brady.
With the pass, and he hits his target.
Watch this here.
Although they do have George Blanda and Greg Landry as well. But I believe Brady will be the starter. Get a touchback.
Fair catch. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Did some NASCAR testing yesterday, and all my overlays were working fine with the hotkeys. Ticker was working good, so hopefully we can get that started before too long.
Jumps up, he has it. Knight comes up to make the play. Brown bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep,
I am on vacation around the week of Thanksgiving, so if we can't do anything before then, we'll probably get it started then.
Under 10, 10. Let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
Tosses it out to the right. Knight is there on the stop.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or
And that
later,
test was with the
they'll be able to
Legends
break
series,
one
so
for
I'll
a
have to
big
do some
game.
testing with the other ones I want to use to make sure everything functions properly.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
Kramer in motion.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Watch each other back.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Swings it out to the fullback. Wolford comes up to make the play. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking.
I do
to
have
get
a standings
first down
overlay
yards.
too, though, and I got to work on that because it's not. Like, I think I need to make it a different type of source because it's not letting me scroll to show the rest of the standings.
Defense, get ready.
Which stinks because I actually have it set up
With a man in motion.
the way I want it as far as being visible on the screen so people can read it that are watching.
Coleman is there for the
Kind of small
at the 19.
normally,
No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost
but it doesn't
unnoticed.
let me scroll or show the rest of the field past, I think it's 19 or 20, so it's not going to work for me. I have to change it in some fashion.
Number 30 in the backfield.
I'll see what I can come up with.
Gets the pass off, and it's complete.
Can always look at it in the game at the end, but
At the 11-yard line.
just kind of trying to
What he
keep
was
it
given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do
in the
as a
same
receiver
theme
is
as the
face
rest of the
zone
stream,
coverage, is to
really.
break into the secondary,
But we'll
find
see.
a hole,
See
settle
what I can come
down,
up with.
and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Take it to another level. Watch the heart.
Brady out of the gun. Passing here on third and short. So off lob to the end zone. Broken up.
He did a great job getting open. The line
Well,
did a
the
nice
Dragons
job
got
of
into scoring
protection.
range. See if they can get a field
Receiver
goal out of
just
this.
couldn't make the catch.
Brown was the intended receiver on that play.
Incomplete to Brown. That would have been Antonio.
Number 1 will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Barker is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 1. The The visiting team trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
I might even take the Legend Series for the racing and do like an offline qualifying.
With a man in motion.
Everything you got. You can't stop me.
Maybe. I'm not sure how I want to do it
Number
yet.
96 is there on the stop at the 24-yard line.
Because I could do it in
Another outstanding
2 groups
defensive
of
play.
25,
He made a name for
right?
himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that
Have
every
the 25
defensive
qualify.
coordinator would love to have on
I
his
can
team.
export it and then paste it into Excel and then
Good
sort it by
intensity.
their
He's a
times,
heck of a
and then I
leader
can use the
on
top
and off
42
the
from
field.
that. But
Hand off to the tailback. Thomas is there for the tackle.
then I got to set up a
The defense
actual
held their
race
positions and didn't let 'em
list,
get very
and then
far.
I'd have to use that.
Ball on their own 26.
To set up the championship so that it always uses the ones that I say instead of the ones that it randomly picks.
Come out in a nickel package.
I could also do that for our series, but I think, well, I don't need to for ours because I think I just set it up with 42, so it shouldn't ever be a problem for our series.
The only question was it the defender
Pass
or the
interference
receiver?
on the defense. Number 20.
And then that would only
Penalty on
be
third
to
down does
determine
go
who
against
gets in the
defense, and the
field
result
because they
is
would
a first
redo
down.
qualifying within the championship mode. So I don't know. I may not do it. We'll see.
First and 10.
I'll probably test that as well and see how time consuming it is to set it up. If it's not too bad, we might do it. I'm gonna have a crap ton of drivers in the cars and in the Manx 19 series. I wouldn't be doing it for those because I'd spend all day, every day,
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the
running
42-yard line.
qualifying and pasting it, copying and pasting it
Only
to
one
get
man
those
back.
guys because there's so
Sends
many
a man in
cars,
motion.
so many drivers.
With a counter play. Dropped in the backfield.
And I wasn't going to use those because there's repeats. Like you could see Kurt Busch in 97 and in number 1, which I don't want.
Third and long.
Eventually might need to go through and clean that up
All right, here we go.
on the other
Get ready. Stay deeper than the deepest. We fine. We good.
on the other mods that I have. I think right now I'm only planning on using the 3.
Pressure coming.
Although I do have an international
Boom! Hey, where'd that truck come from?
mod as well. Although it's still normal cars, but not normal drivers unless I change the names. But I wasn't going to do anything with that one either. I think I'm just going to do the 3 for now.
Waiting for the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Alright, Dragons get the ball back. I think they still have a 3-point lead, I think.
Ball on their own 14.
Yeah, 3-0 Dragons.
They'll take over at the 14-yard line.
Couple minutes left in the first quarter.
Blown setback.
Murray in the backfield.
Surveying the field. Closing in.
And takes too much time and takes a sack.
Gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here I come. Let's go. Be physical.
Brady from the shotgun.
Lucky, lucky. Get it started. From the start, from the start.
Throws it. Loose ball.
Uh-oh.
The visiting team scoop up the fumble. The 30.
Wow. Kinds of mayhem on that play.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Shoot, shoot.
Well, Brady completes the pass and they still give up the ball.
You ain't got nothing. Go.
With a counter play.
See if Rogers and Thurman
Barber
Thomas
is
can
there
come up
for
with
the
any
tackle
magic here.
At the 26.
That was just great pursuit. I'd look to call some misdirection plays to take advantage of their
Got
aggressiveness.
Steve Smith Jr.,
Maybe a
Drew
multiple
Hill,
handoff
Mark
play or
Carrier,
something
Golden
like that,
Tate
so catch
III,
these
and
guys
Chris
out of
Callaway as
Ball
the
on the
receivers,
26-yard
Vernon
line.
Davis, Russ Francis, and Jerome Barkham as the tight
Thomas,
ends.
the lone back.
Don't stop, don't stop that motion.
the back.
Thurman with a little bit of
Comes up
room.
to make the play.
On the run.
At the
Not
21.
enough for a first down,
Thomas
however.
gets it through for a few tough yards. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Yard line.
Here we go. Hey, let's go one deep.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3.
Keep it up. Left.
Looking for room.
Draw play.
Is there
Close.
for the tackle.
Didn't quite
At the
get there.
17. So they come up short of the first on third down, and we should see the kicker here.
Give it to Buford McGee, the fullback, on that play. Couldn't quite get there.
This field goal would tie things
is
up.
lined up for the field goal.
Tony Fritsch comes in for the field goal.
The veteran connecting
That's
for
good.
the field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
I'll probably have to take a break in between games here
Jennings is
also,
back
so I
and
can
ready to put this one in
switch from
the air.
coffee to actual, I don't know what I'm going to have today. Maybe some
This
Diet
one is
Dr. Pepper or
handled by
Diet Root
Brown.
Beer or something.
Brown has a nice return, taking it back to the 33.
Antonio Brown with a decent return there.
Ball on their own 33.
See if Brady can get anything going. It's been a little bit of a struggle here early. Although he did complete his pass and then the receiver fumbled it, so it wasn't really his fault. But
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The rush is on with the pass.
yeah, completed it.
Comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw. by
Completed to
Brady.
Joe
He read
Horn.
the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love
See
to have
who
behind
are his
center.
weapons.
The kind of
Backfield,
guy
he's
who's ready to
got
battle when he
choices
feels a big
between
rush
LaShawn McCoy,
Here we come.
DeMarco Murray, Joe Morris, and Joe Delaney.
The 30, the 20, the 10.
And
He
DeMarco
gets
Murray
all
breaks
the
one
way
for a
to
touchdown.
He took off and races in for the touchdown.
We got
He's
Kimball
one of the
Anders as the
fastest
fullback,
running
and he's
backs
got
in all
Antonio
football.
Brown,
You know, he
Masin
gets the ball
Muhammad,
in his hands and
Joe
he really
Horn,
turns on
TJ
the speed.
Husmanzada,
There aren't too many guys in this league who are going to catch him.
and Michael Haynes as his wide receivers. Zach Ertz, Raymond Chester, and Ron Kramer as his tight ends.
Number 1 comes in for the extra point.
So quite a few weapons on the Dragons here.
The extra point attempt is good. Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score. The home team ahead of the visiting team. 10.
Was pretty defensive until that
Teams
gap
on both
there.
sides, and we'll start the second
58-yard run for a touchdown there.
3. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
I'm actually surprised LaShawn McCoy is not the starter there, but looks like Murray got the nod today.
From the 7-yard line.
Uh-oh, he's got a crease. Oh,
Ready to go
almost.
again after that last drive. Ended
Great
with a
return,
fumble.
though.
15 on the return.
Knight was taken out earlier with a minor
Tate
injury,
with the
but now
return.
returns to the game.
Hey, let's go.
Thomas lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Hands it off to
Handed
Thurman.
This one will be spotted
on the
at
run.
the 45.
Not a ton there.
Scores his third tackle of the game.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half,
Second
then it
and
puts
9.
more pressure on your
Ball
passing
on the
game.
45
Second and 9.
yard line.
Turn it up now. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Handed off to the back, dropped in the backfield
Oh, my.
for a short loss. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Somebody needs to block that guy. Holy crap.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Make him dump it on.
Only one man back, drops back with the throw. It's broken up.
Oh, that
When you
could have
talk
been
about
flagged, I
ball
think.
control and time of possession.
Like
that's
he got
not
hit
what you
early.
want to see.
Intended for Drew Hill. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to punt.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away.
Dave Jennings in to kick.
Fair catch.
A little too much, looks like.
It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the receiving team.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Come on. Throw right.
Set.
Go. They ain't got nothing.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure. Fires this one deep. He's got it.
Oh, how did he come up with that?
At the 41.
You have to play him physically off the line.
Antonio
Bump him
Brown
off
with
his
the
right,
catch.
Jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
Ball on their own 41.
Let's go. Get some slot going. No more.
The defense lines up in the nickel. They'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Picked off.
Oh, no.
That was a cover 2 scheme. And its basic premise is to keep the play in front of you. You can
Tom
take
Brady having an
calculated
off day
risks
today.
because you know someone has your back.
So they're ready to go on offense.
Although we are playing with
They'll start at the 40
legends on each team, so sure it makes it a little tougher.
Into the air on 1st down with a deep throw to the right
Uh-oh,
side.
trying to take advantage out of the gate.
Incomplete.
Can't come up
Somehow
with it.
got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the
Incomplete to
quarterback's
Steve
timing
Smith
and
Jr.
balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10.
Ray
Ball on
Nitschke,
the 40-yard line.
middle linebacker for the Dragons.
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Keep the throttle down. Tampa.
Drops back.
Brady takes off. You know that's not going to happen very often. Zach Thomas on the tackle.
He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with a quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting
3rd
it.
and 7.
But they were in good
Ball on
position.
the
They got to him
43-yard
very quickly on that play.
Hey, let's go one deep. Fresh strong.
The home team.
3rd and
come out
7.
in a dime package. Fires this one deep.
Going into double coverage. Got his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in.
Knocks it away.
Berry
Davis
on the
can't
cover.
secure the ball, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, executing on 3rd
That
down
was
is
T.J.
essential to winning
Houshmandzadeh.
ball. And when you drop ones like that, I'll tell you, it just kills you, especially when you're the best receiver.
Jennings will come in now to punt it away. Brown back to return. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Rush in. Back it up, baby.
Out of the I formation. Brady sends a man in motion.
Deuce it. Come on.
With a counterplay.
Oh, they got the seal.
Knight is there on the stop at the
Enough
26.
for a 1st down,
This
look
is
like.
a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender.
Murray
Taking it
adding
right off
to
the
his
turf.
total.
Now that is a textbook block right there.
He's having a pretty good day so far.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Good shoot. Bianco. Knock him out.
Hand off to the tailback.
And a draw play.
Pushes off. Chavis comes
Got a
up
little
to
bit.
make the
On the
play.
carry.
At the 32.
Five-yard
Number
gain
30
on
has
the
shown
play.
why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. 2nd down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
All right, now.
With the pass.
Trying to get behind the defense.
He
Couldn't
can
bring it in.
catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. But he couldn't
was
find
Ron
a way
Kramer,
to quiet
looks
that
like.
one down and bring it in for a catch.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Will. It's showtime, baby. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's
Only
go.
one man in the backfield. Brady with a man in motion.
There we go, D. So we gonna take it.
Throwing. Picked off. Wow.
Oh, no. What happened there?
Great
Holy.
play,
On the
great
interception.
execution. Now that's what defense
Picked
is
off
all
by
about.
Monte Coleman. Interesting.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 31.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. Hut, hut.
Looking to run it here. Lett is there on the stop.
Like he had a pretty good hole there.
The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down.
Not quite sure he needed to spin.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we come.
Hands it off. Spins away. Booker comes up to make the play at the 25.
Rondé Barber. They'll shake it up.
Now they have to get it to the 21-yard line to pick up a first.
Solo, solo. One of us gonna make a
Only
3rd down and 4 to keep the drive alive. Got a guy over the middle. No, he came back to the ball and gave up the first down. Wow.
At the 24, Callaway can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up 4th down.
Callaway on the catch. Got to bring in Fridge for a field goal here.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt.
Tony Fritsch is good on the field goal.
Of the game.
The key to winning
Make it
is
10 to
having your
6 to
drives
tighten
get
it up
some
a little
sort
bit.
of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, but I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Jennings will be kicking off. This one is fielded by Brown. The defense intercepted a pass their last time out. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Brady brings him to the line. Murray in the backfield.
They give it to the
Gonna
halfback.
hand it off.
Coleman comes up to make the
Decent
play.
gain on the
The
play
best
there.
backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on their own 25.
Play hard and fast, baby. Stay soft, man.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play, can't get him from
That's
behind.
enough for a first down.
Is there for the tackle.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Murray having a good day.
Bring it up, bring it up. I can do it, baby. Here I come. Watch each other back.
Gets the pass off.
Triple coverage.
Incomplete as the
Holy.
defender knocks it away.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened.
Hey, Aleem.
Strong
Thanks
arm.
for coming by, man.
Couldn't hang on to it.
Just trying to get the last 2 games of Week 2 in today. Try to wrap up Week 2 in the Global Legends Football League. Appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to ask any questions or comment on anything if you want.
Under pressure, throws it.
Oh, he's open.
Goes up, makes
Comes
the catch.
down with it.
Number 86 makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
Zach
When you
Ertz
go
on the
up like
catch.
that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Back in the gun. Clear.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in and spending a little bit of your Sunday morning with me.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Wolford comes up to make the play at the 32.
Muhammad comes down with it. We've seen Muhammad on the
defense
catch.
Didn't have time to react.
10-yard gain that time.
I do have one more game on tap for today to close out Week 2. I will be stopping the stream in between those because I upload them to YouTube so that they can all be individual games.
Crockett is there on the stop at the 19-yard line.
I could probably go in with editing software and cut it myself, but it's easier just to stop it and start it back up.
He
So.
told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team.
But
Right there,
not
you
even
can
half
tell
time yet, so got a ways before that happens. Got to get to my baseball playoffs also, which need to get that
we've reached
year
the
over with
20
because we
mark.
didn't make it, and then next year I'm actually playing the games. So I think I'm gonna try to save those.
I formation.
Probably not individual games though. I'll probably do a block of 2 or 3 games
Here
and
we go to halfback. They're going to spot this one
try to
at the
upload those to
16-yard
YouTube channel
line.
as well.
Number 30 takes advantage of a
YouTube
little
channel's the
daylight.
same name as
Picks up
this one.
3
If you
yards.
guys care to look anything up on that. And coming soon is a NASCAR stream. Well, a few actually. We're gonna probably do a truck series, and then we have a Legends series, and then we have a PGA Tour 2K21 driver series,
Back for making a big play.
where
And that
community
was another
people
one right
from
there.
that play the golf game are gonna
Was
be
the
the
one they were
drivers.
trying to get the ball to.
All AI controlled. No player
Ours is
input
the ninth
at this
play of
time.
this drive.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Maybe someday, or we might do some exhibition races or something to throw user controlled in there, but we'll see how that goes.
He hands it off. It's loose.
Uh-oh, the Dragons
The
fumble.
visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
The offense got it back, luckily. Your premium in to kick the field goal.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away.
And it's good.
Number 1. He's good for the second time.
Takes
with
it
that
back
kick.
to a
So the field
touchdown
goal puts them
difference.
Up by a touchdown now.
Brady had a little bit better drive there. Wasn't picked off. Uh-oh, I'm out of coffee.
Parker looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Golden Tate on the return. And runs into his own man.
Will have to hurry it up as they start the drive. At the 24.
See if the convicts can get anything going here.
On the 24-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
Rogers will work out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. Surveys the field. Fires
Oh, he
this
got
one
behind the
deep.
defense.
He's there for the tackle.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change
Hill
of
on the
pace.
catch.
It's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Back in the gun. Check it. There we go, D.
Throws it. He had a shot.
I tried to get it to Drew Hill again.
Pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Looked like Steve
Yeah,
Smith
that's something
Jr. was
the
streaking
defensive
down the sideline
coordinator
open
mentioned in
though.
practice this week.
Might ought to throw it to him.
Quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Everything you got. They soft, man. Here we
Only
go.
one man back.
Here we go. Solo. Solo.
Going deep.
Oh,
It's caught.
perfectly
Touchdown.
thrown.
You want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talk about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
Tie game with the extra point.
The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Aleem, if you're still here, is it Al-Eem or is it Aleem?
This one is taken by Brown. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points.
Although I don't think you are.
1st and 10.
Watch each other back. Watch out. Let's go, D.
Brady scans the defense from the gun.
Here we go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pump fakes. Throwing.
Go back.
Chavis
Brady into
is
double
there on the
coverage
stop.
and gets it in there.
42-yard line. Brady fires it in there for a 1st down.
Well, he really put some mustard on that one.
1st and 10.
That's what happens when you
Ball
put
on the
everything you've got into a
42-yard
throw.
Let's go. Let's go. Tampa. Area.
He'll pass on 1st down. With the pass behind him, and he has it. Crockett
Brady
comes up
complete
to
to
make the
number
play.
80. That's
At
Joe
the
Horn.
42.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, because this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Stepping up.
Oh, hit as he threw.
This guy's
Couldn't
so
get that one off.
strong, he was able to get that pass away. The defense needs to force him to throw underneath by using different coverages so they can't get big chunks of yardage in 1 or 2 plays.
Baumhauer on the hit, I believe is his name.
Drops back. Throwing.
No, almost picked off again. Holy.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's
Same guy that got him
great for the
earlier, I
offense.
think.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Contain him.
Lucky to still have the ball after that one. He needs to take advantage. Needs 10 yards for first down, though.
Gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. That short pass off the
Defender
mark.
able to
and
knock
it's
it
now
away.
4th down.
On the coverage.
Barker will try to pin them inside the 10.
Brian Barker into punt. A little too deep,
So
I
spot
think.
this one where
Oh,
it
no, he
went
got
out.
it to go out of bounds. Words are hard. What I was trying to say is he got it to go out of bounds.
Inside their
There
own
we go.
20.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Get it, Sarge.
Receives the handoff. Barber is there for the
On the
tackle.
run.
At the
3-yard
12.
gain
A big
on the
part
play.
of this guy's running style is to use the
looks like
blockers to set up his
Both
cut.
Knight and
They were
Barber, who
nowhere
were
to be
shaken up
found on
earlier
that
in the
run.
game, are both back in, it looks
Ball
like.
on their own
I
12.
didn't see any real
Ball on the
updates
12-yard
on them, but I could have just missed it.
Come on. Watch him fight. They soft, man.
Hand it off to the fullback. Booker is there on the stop. No
Not much
plays
there.
on that one.
No
And the
gain
thing
on
is,
the
when you
play.
don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the
3rd
leverage.
and
Ball on
6.
their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Be careful. Get it up.
Nickelback in this time.
Storm. Two backers. A screen.
And that'll take us to halftime, tied up at 13.
At the end of the first half, the score is tied. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Pretty much domination yardage-wise by the Dragons, yet here we are tied. Too many turnovers.
Jennings in to kick this one off. From the 1.
Antonio
finds
Brown
an
on the
open
return.
area on the return and brings it back to the 30. First and
They'll
10.
start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it. Hey, let's go. Go make a play. Let's do our
Brady
thing. Let's
sends
do
a
our
man in
thing.
motion.
Right, roll left, cut.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's
Throws it
complete.
into double
Look here,
coverage
he does 2
again and
things
with a
perfectly on this
completion.
play. 1, he
to
watches
Joe
the ball
Horn.
all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice looking play.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. You can't stop, man. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Oh,
Houston
dropped
gets to
it.
him just as
Thought
the
he
ball
had it.
arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Solo. Solo. Let's turn it up, D.
Number 30, the lone setback. Number 86 comes in motion.
Here I come. They coming to rest. Danny.
He gets the catch. Can't wrap him. Banks
Murray
is
on the
there for the
run.
tackle
No
at the
gain on the play.
41. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Here we go, baby. Watch each other's back.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. And it's
Guns it outside. Just short, though.
The first down is reached.
Complete to Brown.
Won't find a way to get past the marker.
Crowd wants him to go for it. They are not.
Number 15 will go back to extend.
Not unless they're faking the punt. I mean, they don't.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Ooh, almost. Hey, D, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Trying to get week 2 wrapped up. I got this one and one more game.
20-yard line.
Check it. Too deep. Let's go, baby. It's on.
Got Aaron Rodgers quarterbacking the Convicts and Tom Brady quarterbacking the Dragons.
Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 21.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2nd and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Don't make a play. Let's go, D.
Only one man back. With the pass. And this pass is complete.
Oh, he comes up with it. Wow.
At the 43-yard line.
It's like pretty good position by the defender there. Still couldn't stop
And
it.
the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
This boils down to the offensive line allowing too much penetration.
Green is there on the stop.
Got an inadvertent
At the
face mask
47-yard
on the
line.
defense.
There's a flag
Number
down,
91,
and here's
still
the call.
first down.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 15 in motion.
Watch your eyes. Go low. Go low.
Give it to the halfback. Can't bring him down. Barry
Herman
comes
Thomas
up
on the
to
carry.
play. At the 44, the visiting team are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a third down in this drive. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. What's the hard count? Here we go.
Number 22 is the deep back.
Everything you got. Bring it up, baby.
With a counter play. Number 65.
22 just into the game. That's Wendell Tyler.
They wind up in reverse that time. Good push in the middle of the line.
And they hand it to him. Doesn't get
If the
anything.
defense gets that much penetration, you're going to go backward.
2nd and
Ball
long
on the
coming up here.
46-yard line.
Get it started. Stretch strong. It's showtime, baby.
Davis in motion.
Switch it. We like
Tyler's still in the game.
Come on. Hey, watch the ball.
Closing in. Got to him as he throws.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so
Wow,
much
I
heat
didn't-
that it just kind of wobbled out
I
of
didn't
there.
see any animation for a throw there. That was odd.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Not today. It's too much for him.
Darren Sproles in the backfield.
Watch screen. Stay posted up. Hey.
Looking to run it here. Great fake. Gets rid of it. He can't bring it down inbounds.
Couldn't get his feet
I
down.
think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Davis was his intended target.
And now we have a ball on the field. Fun times.
Jennings comes into the game for the punt. Brown is the deep return man. He's waving for the fair catch.
It's an odd glitch. It's like the game doesn't reset the person holding the ball and then they just drop it when they're in the huddle.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
It ends up on the field.
20-yard line.
Let's go. Watch each other's back.
Number 30, the deep
Oh no,
back.
it's down there by the midfield logo.
Converge on that.
Pressure, gets rid of it.
Throws it away.
Want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Second and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Only one man in the backfield.
One back. Defense, get ready. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Number 54 is there on the stop.
Jeez, I might need some more coffee. Can't wake up.
Through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Damn right. Let's ride, man. Yeah,
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back, long throw. Jumps and makes the catch. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older.
Michael Haynes on the catch.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
All right, let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. No more, fella. No, one.
Gets rid of it.
He has the hands to make catches on the
dropped it.
toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
That was intended for Brown.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Turn it up now. You got it.
Toss play to the left.
Chase him down.
Pitch it to Murray. Spins.
And he'll
Can't
take
quite
it
get
out of
there.
bounds at the 29-yard line. He's had an excellent game so far and now has over 100 yards on the ground. It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Hey, storm. Hey, here we go. Everything you got.
Hand it off. Knight is there on the
Murray
stop
with the first
at
down.
the 22. They get it again on third down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these third down situations, and they can't seem to get the offense off the field.
Ball on the 22-yard
Ball
line.
on the 22-yard line.
Hold the look. Let's go.
The rush is on. Getting some air under this one, looking for his man deep. He made the catch.
Complete to
Touchdown,
Brown for the
home team.
touchdown.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and the receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
I'll be right back. I gotta find something to drink here.
Number 1 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Barker is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is handled by number 15. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt. First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Good shoot. Hey, watch the screen. Stay both left.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Long throw. What a catch. Bird comes up to make the play.
With the
At
reception,
the 11.
first down.
Beautiful deep throw downfield by Rodgers.
I'll tell you this, not a lot of quarterbacks in football can even make those kinds of throws. This guy has
First
one
and
heck of an
10.
arm.
11
Ball on
yards
the 11
to the
yard
end
line.
zone. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Away the counter play. Number 96 is there on the stop at the
Gain
7.
of 4
4-yard
on the
gain on the
play.
play. They have
Second
7
and
yards
6.
to the end zone.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Knock him out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a
On the
short
run.
loss. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
9 yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Keep it in front of you. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far.
Keep moving.
Give it to the halfback. Thomas comes up to make the play.
The ball
At the
carrier.
4-yard line,
Gain of
the
4
visiting
on the
team
play.
falters again on 3rd down, John.
And you know something? This is why teams lose games. They do some things right, but then when they need the big play to help win a game, they fall apart.
So this should be an
Number
easy
16
3.
in to attempt a field goal.
Number
The
16
field goal
sent
attempt
that one
is
right
good.
through, his 3rd of the game. They get the field goal and are now down by only 4. Jennings is back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Brown. It couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Fresh strong. Nothing. They don't get nothing. All day, baby. Come on. We're coming to rest.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off right on target to the wide receiver.
Brown
That's his
with the
6th catch
reception.
of the game.
3-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own
Second and
23.
7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, stretch. We're talking about bring it.
They'll go from the shotgun. Horn moves in motion.
I'm coming through, baby.
Go with the draw. Banks is there on the
Murray
stop
with the
at the
carry.
25-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes.
All right, got some
Defense on.
zero sugar cherry Coke. Not too bad.
3rd down and 5 to go.
Ball on the
Not my favorite, but
25-yard
it'll do.
line.
All right, I gotta check my son's schedule here. I think he works tonight.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense.
The
The pass falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Barker is ready to punt this one away.
What does
Number
that
50
mean?
into return. From the 35.
38-yard punt returned for a gain of 4 yards.
Today's the 8th, right?
First and 10.
Yeah.
Ball
So-
on the 41-yard
Yeah,
line.
he does work tonight.
Let's go, D. Go make a play.
With the counter play. Thomas is there on the stop
the ball
at the
carrier.
43.
3-yard
This team's
gain
always
on the
trying to
play.
get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, score.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the home team ahead of the
Well, that's not
visiting
good.
team,
He's 2
20.
p.m. to close, which means that I might have to stay up late to go
And
get
we'll
him.
start the 4th quarter.
To begin.
Unless he finds a ride.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
It makes for an early Monday. What do we got here? Alright, Dragons up 4.
You can't stop me.
Both have scored since I came in last,
Under
but
pressure.
Convicts have only managed a field goal, it looks like.
Wide receiver has it. Freeman is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move
Steve
the chain.
Freeman,
And
strong
he gets
safety
it by
on the
making
stop.
the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let's ride, man. Stay at home from the start, Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hand it off. This one will be spotted. at the
Actually surprised
42-yard
that
line.
Freeman's in there. You got Eric Berry and Adam Archuleta on the team for strong safety as well. Looks like Eric Berry over there, 29. Is that right?
Gets the delayed hand.
Yeah.
They're going to spot this one at the 38. That's a half dozen tackles now. Just about a 3-yard
So
gain.
it might just be rotating for tired sake. Fatigue.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
Who can make a big play? All day, baby. Come on.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Failing to convert again on that short yardage situation.
Wow, can't get them
Fourth
blocked.
and short.
Stay tight. Tight. Under 10. 10.
And they are going to go for it. Tyler in the game.
Sheds the tackle. Nothing doing.
Never had a
Stop
chance.
short. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a
Too many
conversion
defenders in the
offense.
backfield to get
Have to be
there.
Disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
Ball on their own 38.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
One back. No more, fellas.
Brady with a man in motion.
All on us, y'all.
Hand it off. Chavis is there on the
Murray,
stop
the ball
at the
carrier.
42-yard
Gain of
line.
4
I'm
on
impressed
the
with their
play.
running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Deuce it, deuce it. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Set.
Yeah, it's on.
They give it to the halfback. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Number 30 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 43.
Not much on that carry.
3-yard line.
Come on. It's showtime, baby.
Brady from the shotgun. Pressure coming with the
No
pass.
blitz. Oh, and he got
They'll
it.
spot this
Wow.
one At the 43. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. He just passed the 300-yard mark through the air with that completion. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. X. Let's go, boys. Watch your man.
From the gun. Pass play here on first down. Gives this one a ride to the left. Jumps up and comes down with it.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. Like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Let's go. Be good.
Number 30, the lone back. Brady with a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Can't wrap him up. Knight comes up to make the play. At the 8.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
8 is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
You can't stop me. Play football.
McCoy, the lone setback.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
With a counter play. Number 77 is there on the stop.
Sean McCoy on the carry.
McCoy gets the call on the counter.
Looks
Short
like they
gain
can get a
about
first down without actually scoring, though.
6 yards
Third and
away from a
3.
touchdown.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Brady out of the gun. With the pass, he finds his man. Number 70.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker.
At the
Yikes.
4-yard line. He's short of the first down with that catch.
Go for it or take the 3. Premium. Are you premium? Are you premium? There we go.
Any problem
In for the 3.
The kick
That's
goes
good.
through.
So
It's
we're
good.
back to a
So the field goal
touchdown.
puts them up by a touchdown now. Barker will be kicking off. From the 1.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out.
On the return.
Doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
Ball on their
take
own
over
30.
at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Blue Dan, Blue Dan. We're talking about bring it. Bring it up, bring it up. Yeah, let's go, baby. Here we come. Danny, Danny, Danny. Everything you got.
Handoff to the tailback. Cole
Decent
is
hold
on
there
the
for
stop.
Thomas.
At the 38, Thomas kept his legs
on the
moving,
play.
gets 7 hard-earned yards.
One of the better runs
2nd and 2
for the
coming
Convicts
up
today.
On the 38-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Be careful.
Out of the I formation. Closing in, going deep. He made the catch. Barry comes up to make the play at the 29.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Vernon Davis on the catch. Again, for anybody who's checking out the stream and hasn't caught it yet, this I did the numbers, the weights, the heights, and the attributes. I did not change anything else about the player models. So
About 6 yards that time.
you certainly could have somebody who's really white that shows as black, or you could have somebody black that shows as white. I didn't change any of the player models that were auto-generated.
The home team come out in a nickel package. The wide receiver has it. Number 15 makes the catch. Goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up
Height,
3rd
weight,
down.
number, and attributes is all I changed.
They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line.
3rd and 1 looks like.
Keep it up.
So they're inside the 20. Need to
Counter.
Get a touchdown.
Got a little hole.
Play, sheds the tackle. Number 96
Decent run.
is there for the tackle.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Up to 52 yards. It doesn't look like he's quite going to get to 100 in this game. Unless he breaks a big one
Let's do our thing.
somewhere.
Let's do our thing. Let's go.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. O'Neal is there on the stop.
On the reception,
at the 7. Davis with the reception and a 5-yard gain. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Watch the play. Go make a play. Let's ride, man.
To the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And it looks like they're going to
Nothing
go.
there on that one.
One back. Get me going. I can do it, baby.
Dropping back. Floats one into the end zone.
Lucky that wasn't picked off.
Because of that drop would-be interception, they can still kick a field goal.
You can't miss chances like that to steal points away.
Might have to go for it here. Chances are you won't get the ball back. And you can get a 1st down without scoring here.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Throws to the end zone. The defense comes up with a big stop on 4th down, and they'll take
Probably
over
not
with
the-
less than 2
Probably
minutes
not
to
the
play.
receiver I would have thought he'd throw that to. Looked like somebody in the middle was more open there.
They'll take over at the 8-yard
But that should allow Brady and gang to end the game here.
They line up in the I formation.
McCoy in the backfield.
Danny, Danny, Danny. Let us dictate.
Give it to the halfback. Strong. Big pop that time. McCoy takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Convicts use the timeout. If they can do a 3 and out here, they might actually have a chance to get the ball back in decent field position. But they can't afford to give up a 1st down.
With the carry, Houston comes up to make the play at the 12. McCoy battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Can they end the game here, or
Watch your man.
do the Convicts get another shot?
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Green is
They should
there
get another
for
shot.
at
Gain
the
of 2
13.
on the play.
The 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so The punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
This is the fourth time tonight he's been called on to punt.
Brian Barker in to punt. I'm guessing Golden Tate would be back to receive the punt. And Convicts chose not to use their final timeout to save the time. They would rather have that one timeout left, I guess. Oh, sheds two, but too many defenders there to get by.
You have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Decent field position, but a field goal does them no good, so they'll have to have a touchdown here. And if they can do that and kick the extra point, it could force overtime. See what Rodgers and company can do here. Well, that's not what you wanted. Feels a little pressure and runs, but he can't get out of bounds.
Spike stops the clock.
Wow, a lot of time came off the clock for that. And now you're third down.
Third down and a long coming up here.
You could throw it in the middle, but you're probably going to have to use your timeout if you do.
Thomas, the lone back. It's a blitz with the throw broken up. Barry had the coverage on the play.
Eric Berry with the breakup.
It's fourth and long in the
Gonna
last
have to go
minute
for
of
it.
the game.
If you could get a first down and get out of bounds, that would be ideal.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it.
Doesn't have to go in the end zone, however. Oh, they got the first down out of it.
At the 25, he wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now
Hurry
4.
into the
He's
line.
calling
I assume
everyone
they're
up
going
on
to
the line
spike
of
it
scrimmage.
here.
The visiting team calls
Nope.
a timeout.
Take their timeout.
They have no timeouts left.
So that would give me the indication that they're going to take probably 3 shots at the end zone here. Or 4. How much time they got.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket, looks to the end zone.
Oh, he had his hands on it.
Put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Wow. Certainly had a chance to catch that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. Hey, stretch. Watch him
Wasn't
in.
that 84? I don't see an 84. Must have saw the number wrong. Oh, I'm looking at the... No, I'm looking at the right side.
Going long. Goes up, makes the catch. Rogers finds his man and throws his second touchdown of the game.
Drew Hill with the catch. Now an extra point will tie it up. Could be looking at some OT in this first game of the day.
Number 16 will tie it up here in the fourth quarter by converting this extra point.
This actually would be the Sunday night game, now that I think about it.
Number 16 comes in for the game-tying extra point.
Tony
here in
Fritsch with the extra point.
The extra point attempt is
Good.
good. The game is tied in the final quarter.
I'll tell you, this is why the NFL is so popular. There's a fine line between average teams and good teams. Games like this prove that.
Which one's which, John?
Jennings comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by McCoy.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of the game. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
7 seconds left.
They'll start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Here we come. We're talking about bringing. Let's go, let's go.
Looking to run it here.
And they're just going to run it so we can go to overtime, looks like.
There for the tackle at the 28-yard
Decent gain
line.
for McCoy on the carry. Like about 9 yards. And that will take us to overtime.
At this point, we head to a fifth period.
At the end of regulation, the score is tied.
Looks like the Dragons will get the ball first in overtime.
Jennings in to kick this one off. From the 3-yard line.
Oh, I thought maybe McCoy was going to get the return for a touchdown there to end the game.
Brings it back to the 32.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
I think this is back in the time that it was just sudden death, if I'm not mistaken. So I think any score wins the game here.
Under pressure. With the pass.
Oh, he threw it late. Like he wasn't picked off.
Green was there on the coverage.
Kramer put his hand up, but the throw was late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here I go. Hey.
McCoy, the lone setback.
Let's go. All right, now.
He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. The 50.
Oh, wide open.
Wolford with the tackle at the 39.
Now that's a quick release.
Machine Muhammad
Decided where he
on the
wanted
catch.
to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Danny. All right, let's go.
McCoy, the lone back.
Play football. Let's do our thing. Hey, let's go one deep. Let's go. Back it up, baby.
Hand off to the tailback.
Draw play to
Green is
McCoy.
there on the stop
With the
at
carry,
the 30. Picked up 9 on the play.
gain on the play.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Throw right. Here we come.
Kramer comes in motion.
Clear.
They'll bring the blitz. With the pass.
Oh, threw a pick.
Picked off. Brady has
Wow.
that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
What do you want, kitty cat?
Following the interception, it's
Ball
now
on the
first and 10.
27-yard line.
Let us dictate. Come on. Block. Royce in. Watch the man.
On the carry. Left is there on the stop.
with the
Thomas
carry.
manages a
Gain
yard
of
or
2
two on
on
the
the
delay
play.
play. It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ain't no thing. All day, baby. Come on. Play hard and fast, baby.
Green is there for the
on the
tackle
carry.
at the
Gain of
32.
4 on the
Thomas
play.
rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Back in the gun. I can do it, baby.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Steps up.
This is
Ooh,
what
not enough
happens with a
time.
missed block.
4th down.
Plays go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yard.
Convicts get the turnover, but can't do anything with it.
Jennings will come in now.
Dave
to punt it
Jennings
away.
in to punt.
McCoy is back to receive this kick. From the 29. McCoy doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 36. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, D. Stretch strong. Get it, Sarge. Stay bolting up.
They give it to the halfback. They'll go with a play fake. Going deep. He has it. They're going to spot this one at the 28-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. And that completion gets them into field goal range, and they can win it here in overtime.
Yeah, you want to get closer, though, in this case. But be conservative with the ball and make sure you don't call anything.
See if they go back to running the ball here to try to ensure the field goal. They do not.
First down. He's going for it all.
Kind of surprised they did that, considering Brady's thrown a couple of picks in this game.
You just need to take a little bit off of that one.
I would have thought they'd run the ball there and kick the field goal to win.
Trying to get the ball to.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Danny. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Gets rid of it.
Throwing it again. Wow.
Robinson is there on the stop at the 25-yard
Short gain, though.
Big pass there, John. They're now within field goal range in overtime.
That's just a big-time play from a big-time player.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
What screen?
Well, in field goal range. See if they run here. They are. McCoy with the first down.
They're going to spot this one.
Plenty of
Solid game. Picks up another tackle. And that
Plenty
run
of,
sets them up in
yards on that
position to
play.
Win the game in overtime with a field goal.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see him do anything but send in the kicker.
And they are going to send in the kicker to try to end the game.
Biggest play of the game to win the game.
Never a doubt.
Win the game in overtime.
Dragons win in overtime 26-23.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.
Aaron Rodgers and Thurman Thomas on the short end of this game. Let's go ahead and get that one in the books. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stop the stream there, and we'll be right back with the next game.